Abby's All-Stars was started by a group of moms who wanted to make a difference in the life of those with juvenile diabetes. Now, their inspiration, this little girl, her name is Abby. She is now 9 years old, and at the time, her parents were dealing with the financial pressure of out-of-pocket expenses. And joining me now is the group's president, Jennifer Okione, and vice president, Diane Calloway. It's great to have you both with us.
Thank you for having us.
How did you guys get involved with Abby? How did you meet her?
Well, for myself, my husband and Abby's dad went to high school together, so we've been friends with her parents for many, many years, and then my son was born at the same time Abby was born, so our families are very close.
So you've known Abby all her life, really, basically?
Absolutely, yes.
Now, yeah. Diane, how did you meet Abby?
She attended my daycare since the age of 6 weeks old, so known her all her life also.
Basically, yes. How did your group begin?
Just we were out one night, a mom's night out, the moms from daycare, and Pam was just stating some things that they need on a daily basis for Abby to maintain the disease, and that it wasn't covered. And we just got to talking about what it would cost a family, you know, if they were living paycheck to paycheck, how would they deal with these unexpected expenses.
How much money are we talking about these families have to deal with? Thousands of dollars?
It depends. It depends.
If insurance, if insurance doesn't cover it, thousands of dollars, I would expect.
It could be. I mean, one case was a little girl that we just helped, 22 months old. She was diagnosed at 10 months old, and she was going through the insulin shots, you know, on a daily basis, and they wanted to move her to the pump, the insulin pump, and insurance didn't cover it fully. So they applied to us for the remainder of the insurance bill, and that was a few $1,000s.
So what do you find it is not covered by insurance, Diane?
Well, it varies depending on the insurance company of what is covered and what isn't covered. But I think mostly the supplies that you need on a monthly basis, some of that isn't covered. The entire insulin pump is not covered in most cases with the insurance companies.
And
oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, too, there's some unexpected expenses that might come up. Say the child gets, you know, the flu, and she might get sick, he or she might get sick and not eat, and their numbers might get out of whack. They might get dehydrated and wind up in the hospital. And that's, you know, an unforeseen expense that is related to the juvenile diabetes that, you know.
Absolutely. You hear a lot of those similar stories. Now, how did Abby and her family benefit from your group?
Well, we started, the very first fundraiser we did was at daycare with the families at daycare. We did a cookie sale.
Oh,
and it was to start,
it
was a lot of fun, and it was to start an account for Abby for her needs throughout her lifetime. And once that was finished, we were like, wow, that was fun. Let's see, you know, what else can we do for other families? So we decided to take on a silent auction. So that was 4 years ago was our first silent auction.
So how many families do you think have benefited from Abby's All-Stars?
So far, it's not that many, and that's part of the reason we're doing all this is to, you know, raise the awareness that we are there and we are there to help, and please apply to us.
All right. First of all, how do you get involved to even help? How do you join the groups so that you can help other families?
Well, we have a website. And they can go on our website, www.abbysallstars.org, and all the information is there. If you want to donate, if you want to find out, get more information, our application to apply for funds, or also you can download from that site. So everything is there.
Anything else you want to add to that?
No, that's exactly it. Yeah, that's the best way to get in touch with us.
And how much money are you trying to raise throughout the year to help these families?
I don't think we have an exact amount of how much money we want to raise. We just try to raise as much money as we can so that it's available for anyone that needs our help.
Right. So you're really looking for people who could benefit from Abby's All-Stars?
Absolutely. Just let people know that there is help out there, because it's, you know, they're struggling and they may not know about us, so we just want them to know we're here.
And let's talk about juvenile diabetes. A lot of people not sure exactly what that is, and of course there's type 2 diabetes, which is adult onset, but juvenile diabetes really affects the children.
Yes, it can occur anywhere from birth through probably 18 to 21 is when they usually would be diagnosed with it. And it's where the pancreas really isn't producing the insulin needed for that person. And that's with them for the rest of their life. There's nothing they can do about that. We hope that they find a cure, but so far, nothing.
Exactly. I know they're just trying to, at this point, improve treatment.
Yes.
Of course, at the same time, trying to find a cure.
Yes.
They are hard at work at that. Thank you so much, both of you,
Thank
for
you.
being here. And again, it's Abby's All-Stars.
Yes, thank you for
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Don't go away. There's more Connecticut Style right after this.